The fact is that discipline, we're going to take a break as I get out of discipline. I got 5 slides on discipline. We talk way too much about this. Discipline is only to change behavior. People need behavior changing. When they don't do something right, they need their behavior changed. That's what the company level officer does. It's not an ego trip, and it's not a power trip, and it should never be used as such. Discipline is supposed to do the greatest good with the least amount of harm. Change behaviors with the least amount of harm, not starting off with the most amount of harm. Most people get it. There's going to be a percentage that don't. Most people understand when you say, hey, you know what? You cut her up. And there's consequences for that. You got to deal with that. Most people will get that. There'll be some that don't. And then we worry that people are going to be upset with us. How many people here in my generation got whooped by your dad with a leather belt? Yeah, and Dad was good about that. He used to give me a choice. Go, you pick it out. I'm going to let you pick it out. Just for the record, the old man traveled to Mexico 3 times. I don't think he was a drug dealer, but he did go there 3 times a year, and he always had leather belts. It didn't matter which one you picked out, and guess what? When he said, this, son, this is going to hurt you more than it's going to hurt you. I bet it's not. And it was never positive. We say now that discipline is supposed to be a positive experience. Who here thinks being disciplined is positive, even if you deserve it? Nobody does. And he's upset at me. He should be. Maybe he should be. Right? He should be accountable for his own behavior and deal with it. But isn't it normal that they're going to be upset with you? Boy, it's unfortunate. I wish people would accept the consequences for the behavior, but they didn't. And they took it out on me, and that was the position I was in. And that's not unexpected. People don't like it. It's not comfortable. And we shouldn't waste our time wondering why they're angry with me. Because they are. You doled out the punishment. And whether you like that or not, that's the way it goes. So we try to say, follow the hot stove rule with discipline. Fair. If you touch a hot stove, isn't it fair? Whoever touches it is going to get burned. Doesn't matter what you look like, what color your skin is, what gender you are, or whether you're a good employee or a crappy employee. Because see, when it comes to crappy employees, we're all ready to step up and deal with the crappy employee. We got all the guts in the world. But what happens when it's Johnny, the good fireman? How quick are we to jump up and say, you know what, I love Johnny. Heck, his wife or his kids, I won't get ready to go down bad, right? His kids are my godchildren. He's got to have the same punishment, right? He's got to be dealt with in the same manner. And we don't do good at that. It's swiftly and timely. Nobody wants to wait 4 months to have discipline administered. It doesn't make any sense. And we can drag it on. It's non-discriminating, and everybody understands if you put your hand on a burner, you're going to get burned, and then it's got to stop. This is an atrocious. They've done their time, they've served their penalty, and discipline's got to stop. And we love to drag that on for months and years. Well, I know him, I'm going to target him. That's what we do, guys. That's wrong. Once discipline is administered, the punishment's got to stop. It's got to end right there. Now, if you step in a mess again, then discipline's got to continue along the way. But once the penalty's paid, it's got to end there.